I'm back, y'all. And I'm back, y'all. And I'm busy back, y'all. Hello, I am Nodramamakeupmama. And I'm back, y'all. Welcome if this is your first video. Hello. And if you are one of my supporters, thanks for coming back. Alright, so today's video, we are going to do a full face of Amazon's most purchased beauty products. When I say most purchased, I do not mean top reviewed, because there are products that are reviewed higher than this. But when you look up foundation on Amazon, it gives you a list, like 1, 2, 3, 4, of like what is the best selling. And okay, just side note, hashtag side note. The only one that I did not get the #1 was the foundation, because the foundation was a matte foundation and I have dry skin, so I got the #2. But yeah, so I guess let's, dive right in. My face is already moisturized. So for a primer, the top selling primer on Amazon is Maybelline New York's Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And it says smooth onto areas with visible pores. Okay. That seems pretty. And guys, excuse my nails. Okay, so I can already tell that I'm probably not gonna like this. This is like straight up silicone, which will look fine. And it is a pore filler. And silicone, silicone is a great primer because it sits on top of your skin. It makes your makeup glide on smoother, and it does diminish the appearance of pores. But it's not something you'll put all over your face. So this is definitely a primer that you would just put in the problem areas. But I swear to God, I don't know. I mean, I should look at the ingredients. I'm pretty sure it's like silicone. That's what it feels like. It kind of feels like Smashbox's Photo Finish. So that is that. It is definitely a heavier primer. I tend to like primers that kind of soak in a little bit more, but it's a pore erasing primer. So now I was silly and did not get any green concealer or anything, so I'm not gonna wear it because I didn't get it. So the #1 selling foundation, well, it's the #2 selling foundation. The #1 selling foundation for skin like mine is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Octinoxate Sunscreen. It has this SPF 15. It is a radiant finish. It is for normal to dry skin. It is hydrating, and it says you can wear it for up to 24 hours. And it's medium coverage. I like, though, that they do this, where it shows what kind of finish it is, what kind of coverage it is, and how long it lasts. I do like that. That's very nice. I don't know if this is my color. It looks like it is. We're about to find out. So just squeeze a little bit on my beauty sponge. Ooh, I think it's too pale. Luckily, I have the #1 selling bronzer on Amazon. Oh, it's not too bad once I applied it out. It's definitely a little yellow, which I got. They don't have. I have a problem. I think in this day and age, guys, when all of us are as picky about makeup as we are, and there's so many options, that I think that companies that make foundation should put cool, neutral, warm on their foundations, because it's, it's hard to tell, because like I wear Shell Ivory in Wet n Wild, which is a neutral, but if you hear ivory, you naturally think cool tones. So they put that it's a neutral on there. So I know. But like, if you didn't know, you'd be out of luck and you wouldn't know what to do. So I think, oh, look at that white hair. Girl, somebody needs a touch up. I have like a streak of white hair right here, which I try to hide, but it always comes back. You guys notice that if you have gray hair, like it shows up so much more than your other hair. Well, obviously I have dark hair, but like like if you color your hair, it's like the gray's like, hello. Like all of a sudden it just, I actually don't mind this. This feels really light on my skin. And it is very radiant. I'm about to see if it's buildable because my cheeks need to be less red. Patting my face. It's not bad. It's a little yellow. I'm gonna look like an Oompa Loompa because the #1 selling bronzer I already had, so I didn't buy it. Because what's the point in that? Is the butter bronzer, which I have. Okay, it's pretty buildable too. But it makes me look orange. And then this foundation is making me look very yellow. So I'm just gonna be like fake baked today, apparently. Okay, so that's the finish on the foundation. It is definitely not as full of coverage as the Wet n Wild. Like, cause I can still see like my freckles on my forehead and like my hyperpigmentation spot and stuff, but it feels really nice. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. It blended really easily. It's not an exact color match, but it's pretty darn close. Like if I was using this with my regular makeup, I could make it work. So yeah, okay. All right, #1 dewy foundation. All right, the second thing, concealer, was the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I already have it, so I didn't purchase it again because wasteful. So I'm just gonna smooth some of this on under my eyes. I do love this applicator though. This is not my favorite concealer, just because, I don't know. Actually, I like Catrice. And you know how like you have a favorite and then it's like, even if a product is good, you're like, yeah, that's how I am with this. It's fine. It's just not my favorite. And it's more expensive because I think it's $9.99. Although guys, I did find out buying stuff on Amazon is so much cheaper than buying stuff in the store. Like it's always cheaper. There's always a seller. Like I saw, like there were some BH palettes that are like $20-some on BH's website, and they have one for like $13. Now I don't know if, but see the thing is, I don't know if that's a trusted Amazon seller. You know, like it could be somebody trying to scam. Which, oh, we're gonna get into that when we get to eyeshadows. Just you wait. Just you wait. Okay, I'm concealed. The #1 selling powder I also had was Coty Airspun. Everybody loves Coty Airspun. Coty Airspun has been around since 1935. And it's still the best-selling thing on Amazon. And it's still one of the best powders that people go to. So they must be doing something right. Now, I know that there are some people that do not like this because it does have a little bit of a fragrance. It kind of smells like baby powder. And it bothers me for a second, but the fragrance goes away really quick. It dissipates. So it doesn't bother me that bad. I need a powder brush. Anyone will do. Hello, powder brush. I got powder on my shirt. I'm just gonna I'm not baking. I just kind of set my under eyes. Now see, I can already tell, okay, you guys can't see it probably, but I have problems with dry skin on my nose. And when I use my usual primers and everything, I don't have that problem. I'm having that problem right now. So, And it says it's 24 hours. And I'm not going to test that because I'm going to go to bed. But you guys know that sometimes I forget and don't wash off my makeup. So we might check it. I don't see it lasting 24 hours though, because honestly, I can already kind of see where, like around here and around my mouth, that it's like gathering. that usually is a sign that foundation is gonna break on your face. On your face. All right, so we are powdered. Now, the #1 selling bronzer is Butter Bronzer. Shocker. This is the light bronze. They have a medium and a dark. I mean, as you can tell, I use this. It's not my favorite. I'll just say that. It's not my favorite. But I do really love the smell of it. It smells so good. It's very tropical smelling. It's like coconut. And it's the #1 selling bronzer. So there you go. And it does go on very smooth. It's a very natural look. And it doesn't make you look dry. And it's not sparkly at all. So that's nice. And it definitely is subtle. It's definitely subtle. So even though it is a little orange for me, it's not horrible. I can work with it. So I'm just hitting those, what we call low points, because you highlight your high points. I'm just making my circles up into my cheekbone. And then I'm just gonna go under because this foundation is a little yellow. So I'm gonna kind of try to blend it a little bit in my neck so I don't look weird. See how it's just a little orange? It's pretty. Like summer months, I love this bronzer because when I get a little bit of a tan, it looks really good. But like right now, I'm pale as a ghost. Oh, my nose. That bothers me. Don't look at it. All right, moving right along. We are just right now. The #1 selling blush on, and this is blush and color on Amazon, is Milani's Baked Powder Blush in the color, what's the color? 05 Luminoso. All right. I don't typically get baked brushes. It does come with like a little mirror and this little thing, which these guys go in the garbage. I don't see the point in those. And if I put blush on, I'm not like reapplying brush, but that's what it looks like. It's a very pretty like apricot color. We're gonna put some of this on my face with, where is my blush brush? Like, blush brush is one of those things I only have a few of. Well, I'll use this one because I can't find my other one. My brushes are all in disarray right now. I typically don't like baked blushes, but I'm gonna, ooh. Let's see. Oh no, that's pretty. Okay, I like that. That's really pretty. It's not glittery, but it's got like a really soft gold glow. And it's a very natural color. So it kind of just gives you that little bit of a flush. The only problem, I'm going to say, because it is a little shiny, that when I'm going in on the apples of my cheeks, which is also where I have larger pores, it's emphasizing my pores. So the pore primer just kind of got undone by the blush. But I like that blush. It's pretty. It's not very blushy. And I don't like my under eyes right now. I just like it to be brighter, you know? You know? What do we do next? Brows. So the #1 selling brow is Maybelline again. Maybelline is like representing right now. And it is the Total Temptation Brow Definer, and I got deep brown. I like this little tiny spoolie. Like, look at it. It's like a little baby. So that means that it's probably going to give me a little bit better definition. It does have that weird kind of wedge, but it's small, so maybe I'll like it. We'll see. I'm gonna, well, yeah, it's all right. All right, I'm gonna finish my brows and be right back. All right, so this is my brow with the Brow Temptation by Maybelline. I'm not hating it. It's a little dark, but that was me, not them. It is waxier than the pencils that I normally use. I do really like that little tiny spoolie on there because you can really get in between your hair and get the like fine details. So yeah, I mean, I have yet to find like a holy grail brow product. So I'm satisfied with this. Okay, moving on. Number 1 selling eyeshadow primer on Amazon.com is L'Oreal Paris's Magic Decrease Eyelid Primer. This apparently helps your eyeshadow not crease. We'll see. I did find it, you know, it's kind of cool though, because if I had done the top rated, I would have spent so much money. But I got all of this stuff because, I mean, you know, it's probably part of the reason that it's top selling is because it's not as expensive. But I got all of this. Now, granted, I already had the concealer and the powder and the bronzer, but it was like $80 for everything. So not bad. All right. This is kind of nice, actually. Like, when I'm spreading it out, it kind of turns into a powder, which I don't know how that's going to work when I lay down a base, but it feels good on my eyelids. So that's always good. We will see. I think I have more on this side than I do on the other eye. Oh well. Here comes the tea, guys. So the number 1 selling eyeshadow palette on Amazon.com is the UCANBE, which is a dupe cosmetic company. And it's called Twilight Dusk. All right, so I want you to look at this. And then I'm gonna hold up something else called Desert Dusk. This one says it's 18 shadows and 4 ready-to-layer textures, 8 buttery mattes, 6 pressed pearls, 3 duochrome toppers, and 1 daring glitter. This one says 18 eyeshadows and 4 ready-to-layer layers, 8 buttery mattes, 6 pressed pearls, 3 duochrome toppers, and 1 daring glitter. But here's what's funny, guys. So this is what the inside of the dupe looks like, right? This is what Huda's looks like. Now, the funny thing is, okay, so you see the bright purple color that says Amethyst? That's this color in this palette. So basically what they did is they copied the colors, but changed the names. They have the exact same names, but they're not in the same order. Like, for example, Angelic in Huda's palette is O-U-D. I don't know how you pronounce that. Ode. But Ode in Huda is brown. Whatever. It's obviously a duplication. It's not even a good dupe. Well, I don't know that yet. But I think I immediately had a kind of a visceral reaction to it just because of the blatant... Like, if you're going to make a dupe, at least change the names of the colors. Don't, like, just change the colors around in the pan and keep the names. But keep the names in the names are in the order that they are in Desert Dusk, but they're not the same color. I don't know. So I'm just going into Royal, which is actually Desert Sand in Huda palette, but it's just that neutral color. But and Royal in the Huda palette is like purple. It makes me laugh. Okay, for my transition color, I'm going to go into Amethyst, which in this palette is a Dusty Rose. So I don't know what the pigment's going to be like, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit. And as I expected, not too great. Okay, definitely going in again. So this is one of those situations where this palette is like, how much was it, Larry? Was it $9.99, $14.99? $9.99. This palette was $10. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Here's the thing. Huda is $65. That's a lot of money to pay for an eyeshadow palette. That's a lot of money to pay for 18 eyeshadows. I'm not acting like it's not. So, you know, if you want to pay $10 and get a similar palette, go for it. I just, like, I know why dupe companies exist. I understand that. And they're not, like, they're a little more TR-rickery than some of the other ones. Like, Beauty Glaze is another one that does dupes. And I have some the lip I have is from them. And it's an obvious dupe for Kylie Cosmetics. But the thing is they completely own it. You know, they're not like trying to, they put Beauty Glaze across this. But this one is a little on the kind of, I'm on the fence about this one a little bit. Just only because like it's, the picture is so similar and the names are all the same. So it kind of makes me feel like they're trying to trick people into buying their palette, thinking that it's Huda. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. I'm going in with Twilight now, which in this palette is like a mauve. And I'm going to deepen my transition. I mean, you know, the payout on these is not horrible. I'm just saying. There might be a reason that it's the #1 selling. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm mad at it, but not for the reasons. Like, the eyeshadows didn't do anything to me. I'm not mad at the eyeshadow. So I'm just windshield wiping. Remember, when you do a second transition color, you just kind of want to start right where your eyeball ends and then just kind of brush it up into where your occipital bone starts. I mean, it's pretty. So it's like I didn't want it to be pretty. But it's pretty. It's pretty. Guys, it's pretty. But see, here's the deal. I don't know what to put on my eyes. I think I'm going to go into OUD. I don't know how to say that, so I'm just going to say OUD. Oud. Which in the Desert Dusk palette is Celestial. It is it's a rose gold. It's more gold than rose. I'm just gonna put that. Oh, now see, guys, fail. Ooh, like big fail. Let me try it with my finger. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not great. All right, so the duochromes are a miss because they're chunky. Like, I don't know if you can see on my eye, but they're very, I mean, they feel okay in the pan, but one, there's no payout with a brush whatsoever. And then when they are on your eye, you know, Hudas are very silky, very smooth, and they just kind of give you this awesome duochrome shine. This looks like chunky glitter on my eyes, so not too fond of that. But hey, we're gonna keep soldiering on. All right, so I'm gonna go into, I need to darken it up a little. I'm gonna go into Nefertiti, which is in this palette like a dark, warm brown. Yeah. Now the mattes in this palette are actually very nice. I approve of the mattes. The mattes are nice. They are giving me good color payout. They are blending wonderfully. The shimmers, if you like shimmer, don't get this palette because it will disappoint you. It'll make you sad. So I'm just going in with that Nefertiti just on, I'm kind of doing the arrow, but I'm more just almost just brushing on the outside of my eye just to create a shadow. And I think, I mean, because why not? I'm going to go in with my finger again because I'm going to Blood Moon, which is like a coppery color, and I'm just going to put it kind of to transition between those two. And once again, it's just chunky glitter. That's a shame. That's a shame, but that's one of those things. It's like, hey, you know, you're going to sacrifice something if you buy a $10 knockoff of a $65 palette. You know? I mean, I don't think my eyes look bad, but They don't look great. And I'm going to retrograde and just put right here. And it's kind of that warm shimmer champagne color. It's actually not too bad. And then with that little brush I had, I'm gonna go back into Twilight and just go right under my eyes, just along my lash line, and be done with it. All right. I'm over it. I'm over that palette. I'm done with it. I'm not saying it didn't give me a good eye look. It is fine. But quality-wise, like I said, the mattes are actually not bad. They're pretty good. They blended really well. There is a little bit of fallout, but not bad. The duochromes are crap, or the pearls, or whatever you want to call them. They're awful. I mean, it looks like I have big chunky glitter on my eyes. I know you probably can't see that, and you're probably like, Jessica, you're not, don't stop, you're not being serious. But I am. It looks awful up close. Like, it's not, I'm sure, husband, I'm sure it's not translating, but it looks really bad. Okay, moving right along. Back to Maybelline. Dude, Maybelline, I think Maybelline has bought into Amazon stock. This is the Maybelline New York Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. And I try to shake it and I don't hear anything. Because like all my other liquid liners have like the little ball that you can hear shaking. So I don't know what that means. Ooh, but look at that point. So we're going to go in and tight line with a liquid liner, which is interesting. Okay. Now it is a little thin. Like the consistency is thin. So it is one that I'm glad has a very sharp point. Because if it didn't, it would be all over my eyes. Oh. You see what I did? Wow. Okay. You know what the #2 selling mascara on Amazon is. I mean mascara, eyeliner is. It's the Stila that I use. Should just stuck with that. Dagnabbit. My chunky glitter has black in it now. Chunky black glitter. Alright, I'm gonna fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Go back in with Blood Moon. It's right over. There we go. Okay. Alright, that didn't do a terrible job. I don't like how wet it is. When you buy liquid liner and it's very wet, or thin, I guess is a better word to say, watery, it tends to, if there's any moisture on your eyes at all, or like your eyes water or anything, do not get thin eyeliners, because it almost is like water painting, like watercolors. Like when you put it on your skin, if there's any liquid around your eyes, it literally just spreads like a watercolor. Like if you put a little bit of watercolor paint and then put a drop of water and you see how it goes, it does the same thing on your eye. So, just a warning. But I am just going right in my lash line. It is a matte black, which is nice. I don't really like the shiny blacks, because they look kind of weird. I don't know why I didn't just get like an eye pencil. Stupid Jessica. So I'm just finishing off that line. Yes, I'm doing it with my eye open. No, I'm not crazy. I've just done this a bunch. I have no feeling left in my eyes. That's not true. It makes my eye water, but I'm living with it. And I'm gonna put a little tiny bit right in the corner, which is probably a mistake. And I'm gonna go over it with that Nefertiti color. And like, it just closes. Like, I don't understand. Like, there's no resistance. I don't know how this doesn't dry out. I'm confused by this. Like, where is the liquid coming from? How is it not drying out when you don't have to twist it? It literally just, I don't know. Products that work for reasons that I can't comprehend confuse me. I'm like, why do you work? Why are you working? You shouldn't. So I'm just going back with some Nefertiti right in where I put that liner just to kind of soften it up because I'm not wearing lashes. But I am using a different mascara. Oh my god. And if it's a pickle brush, I'm throwing it out the window. Just so you know. It will be thrown. Okay. Enough on the eyes. I'm done. All right, so the #1 selling mascara on Amazon.com, I really like this tube, is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect by Essence. See? Moment of truth, guys. Yay, it's not a pickle brush. Okay, it is this brush, that kind of brush. So let's see. I generally like Essence's products. So we'll see. Because this mascara is like $3. We're gonna go in with a couple quotes. Let me go ahead and like do a couple quotes and I'll be back. All right, so this is not bad. It is a little watery, but it's new, and a lot of mascaras are a little looser when they first are open. But it did a pretty good job. Like, I mean, it's not my huge. But if I were to wear like false eyelashes, this would be a great mascara under false eyelashes. I mean, it did its job. I think it did a good job. We're gonna call that one a win. Okay, I did get some in my eyeball though, and I can feel it. Ugh. Why are you in my eyeball? Okay, bronzer, or highlight. The #1 highlighter is also Physicians Formula. It is the Butter Highlighter. So I got the one in the color Pearl, which I think is the lightest one. Oh wait, it doesn't smell as coconutty. It smells good. Okay. Oh, I just got some on my thumb. Girl, I got too much on my brush. I can already tell. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Yes. That is a blinding highlight. Okay. I'm here for it. You know I like me a good highlighter. Whoo! Girl. They're gonna be able to see me from Saturn. Okay, that highlighter, okay, out of everything, this is the winner. Yay, winner. Let me put a lip on and then we'll just kind of recap. Why is it in my eye? No, stop. Okay, so the lipstick, the best-selling lipstick was actually a set from Beauty Glazed, which is obviously a dupe for Kylie Cosmetics. It's the matte liquid lipsticks. It comes with 6 minis. I'm going to use the 3rd one in, if I can pop it out. How do I get these out? I've never bought any Kylie, so... Oh. There's a lid. Oh, and while I'm doing this, I meant to do this at the beginning of my live, but let me do it right now. I wanted to kind of congratulate a couple people. First of all, I want to congratulate Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis. Ashley made 3,800 subscribers tonight. Whoop whoop. And you know, that's just so awesome. And she gives back so much, and like she dedicates lives just to building other channels. And she has such a positive energy, and I'm so happy for her. Another milestone, Confidence Plus hit 1,000 tonight. So congrats to her. She's been working really hard to get there, and she made it, and that's amazing. So you guys, you know, support each other. It's so awesome to see everybody grow. So yeah, congratulations to Natoma and Ashley. You guys are awesome. All right, so now I'm going in with, I don't know, it was the third color. Oh, they're not even playing. It's called Coco K. Shh. So this is actually a dupe for the KKW Beauty. And you know what? It's a pretty good dupe. I don't have that to show you because I don't buy into the whole. That's a story for another video. But this is nice. And it's definitely a color I'll wear. I might pop a few of those in my subscriber appreciation thing. The colors I won't wear because these are nice. I like these. Like maybe the nude. I like it. All right, so let's recap. I like the lipstick a lot. Good lipstick. Beauty Glazed. I am going to keep this color. I'm going to keep Kristen, which is kind of a pink. And I'm going to keep Leo, which is a dark red. And then these other three, the nudes, are going to go into a giveaway or a subscriber appreciation. All right, so let's start at the very beginning because it's a very good place to start. The Baby Skin by Maybelline. It's not bad. It's silicone. So, like, if you wanted to get a different version, like if you don't want to spend the money on the Smashbox, this is literally the exact same thing. I would get that. The foundation, it's not horrible, but it's not my favorite. I don't think it gave me any kind of more radiant finish than my Wet n Wild, and my Wet n Wild is a soft matte. So maybe if I mixed in, like, because usually with my soft matte, I don't know if I've even told you guys this. This might be a secret that I'm telling. Hold on. Usually with my Wet n Wild, I mix in a couple drops of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer and Halo, just to give myself a little bit more of a halo, halo, halo. And maybe if I did that, but this is called Pro Glow. It ain't glowing, so. Coty Airspun, obviously, you know that I like that. The Age Rewind, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You know, if you're looking just to like kind of cover some of your wrinkles or a little bit of dark spots or some creasing, this is a great concealer for you. I, however, have very dark circles. I have a lot of pigmentation problems around my eyes, so I prefer the Catrice because the Catrice is a fuller coverage. But it's not bad. It's not bad. You know how I feel about Coty. Butter bronzer. Everybody loves Buddy. It's the Buddy bronzer show. What else? What else? What else? The dupe palette. Guys, I'm not going to keep that crap. Like, I have Desert Dusk, so I don't need to keep this. But if you can't afford Desert Dusk and you want to spend $10 on an eyeshadow palette, I can't even tell you to get this. Like, I feel bad because, I mean, the mattes are really pretty, but let me do some swatches and see if you can tell. Okay, so this is the color Amber in here. Ugh. This is Eden. You see my face getting worse and worse? This is Musk. Oh my God. This is Desert Sand, which is supposed to be a matte. And this is Blood Moon. Did you see? I mean, it's not that they're bad colors, but they're chunky. Like, they look like when you put them on your eyes, it looks like you're wearing chunky glitter. So I'm just not a fan. But if you don't mind, the problem with it when it's not really finely milled and it comes off looking chunky is it looks patchy. So it looks like you have color on one part of your eye and you don't on the other. So that's my problem with it. But if you don't mind that, then by all means, purchase away. The big winner for tonight, this guy. What? I might have to go back because they have different colors. I think I bought another color and I put it in the giveaway and I might be scrounging it out of the giveaway. I have two of these though, so one of these is in the giveaway. It's, girl, you know I like me some highlighter. All right, So overall, oh, the blush. I don't like the blush. I like Milani a lot. I don't like shiny blush. Okay, because I put a pore eraser on so that my pores wouldn't look big. And when you wear shiny blushes or shiny bronzers and you have any kind of pore problems, it is gonna be like beacons. Like, hello, look at me, I'm pores. And so everything I did with that pore eraser was erased by using a shiny blush. I'm not saying it's not pretty. I'm just saying that it emphasizes any kind of lines and any pores that you have on your face. So I'll give it to somebody. It's not my cup of tea. But yeah, that was today's video. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I'd say, you know, the eyeliner was a little weird. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, and here's the other problem with those shadows. I mean, they're gone. So, okay, well, I'm actually about to film another video, so stay tuned. There'll be another one coming up. So if you see me in the same shirt, don't be like, girl, you're not wearing the same clothes, which, you know, sometimes happens too. But anyway, take a deep breath with me. Congratulations again to Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis. If you have not checked her out, please do. And Confidence Plus, who hit 1,000. If you've not checked her out, please do. Awesome channels. Congrats, girls. I'm so proud of you. And until next time, be still.